could you lead us through an example right now? So let's say I was driving through town and I had a craving to go to the local Tim Hortons or coffee shop and buy donuts.
Okay, so we'll assume that we're driving through town and you've got a craving to go to the local donut shop and buy donuts. But you really don't want to. You really know that that would not be for your best interest. So we could easily start to tap, and we would start tapping on our karate chop point, and we'd say, even though I have a craving for a donut right now, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And we'd repeat that 3 times. Even though I have a craving right now and I want a donut, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have a craving for a donut and I want it right now, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then we'd tap around the points on the body, the eyebrow point, and we would say, I'm craving a donut. And on the outside of the eye, I'm craving a donut. And underneath the eye, I'm craving a donut. And underneath the nose, I'm craving a donut. And on the groove of the chin, I'm craving a donut. And on the collarbone, I'm craving a donut. Underneath the arm, I'm craving a donut. And on top of the head, I'm craving a donut. Now, the thing that I did forget to mention was I would have asked you how bad was that craving, but if you're craving and looking for a Tim Hortons, then I'm assuming that it's a 10. So at that point in time, after doing 1 round of tapping, I would say, okay, on that scale of 0 to 10, now where is your craving? Okay, and the chances are you would find it had come, if not right down to a 1 or a 0, then at least halfway down. And what we would do then is, if it's only come halfway down, we'd do another round of tapping, and we'd say, even though I still have a bit of a craving for that donut, and we'd do the round of tapping to follow. It's a...
Can you review the various points?
I certainly can. We start off by putting the setup phrase, that is the thing, the negative statement that we want to deal with, into our karate chop point, which is the fleshy part on the side of your hand between your little finger and your wrist, and you tap with your other fingertips from your other hand. It doesn't matter which hand you use on that point. And that's where we put in the setup phrase, which says, even though I'm really craving a donut at this time, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And we repeat that 3 times. And the points that we call the series, we start with the eyebrow point. And the eyebrow point is right at the beginning of your eyebrow, close to your nose, but at the beginning of your eyebrow. And then we go to the outside of and we just put the reminder phrase in there. The reminder phrase is a shorter version of the setup phrase, and that is just, I'm craving a donut. And then outside of the eye, not so close to the eye that it makes you blink, and not so far back that you're touching the temple, but on the bone at the side of the eye. And you say, I'm craving a donut. And underneath the eye, on the bone, under the eye, I'm craving a donut. And under the nose, I'm craving a donut. On the chin, the groove of the chin, not the point of the chin, but the groove of the chin, I'm craving a donut. Now on the collarbone point, which is just there to the left side of where you would tie a knot, or left or right side of where you would tie a knot. And you just tap there gently on under the bone on the fleshy part. And you say, I'm craving a donut. The under the arm one is really funny. It looks ridiculous, but I don't care. Who wants to lose weight here? It's under the arm. If you're a man, it's level with the nipple. If you're a lady, it's where your bra strap goes across under your arm, and you just tap there and say, I'm craving a donut. And the last point is on top of your head. I'm craving a donut. Just gentle tapping. It doesn't have to be anything fierce. It doesn't have to be anything that's going to dislodge or hurt or in any way. Just gentle tapping in those spots.
So what does the tapping do?
What does the tapping do? The tapping is releasing blockages in the body's energy system. Now, the points that we're tapping on are points that are at the ends of energy meridians in our bodies. So the energy system in our body is like the wires in a television set, or they all have a particular place they have to be, and they have a particular place they have to go to, and the disruption to these energy system in our bodies is the same as if you've taken a screwdriver and damaged one of the wires in the back of the television set. So you won't necessarily know where the blockage has occurred, but if you follow this set of tapping points, you are covering all of them. You are covering all the energy systems and the ends, so that the vibration of the tapping is helping to get rid of that blockage that's in whichever part of the energy system it is in. And so you don't need to know which spot belongs to which part of the body, or which, you know, if it's pain that you've got in your knee, or because you don't have to know which one to tap on. You just simply do the whole routine, and it's so simple. There's 9 points. There's your karate chop point and the other 8 points that are so simple to learn, and by doing that routine you have covered the lot. You don't have to know any other details about it.
So are these similar to acupressure or acupuncture points?
These points are actually proven acupuncture or acupressure points. This is the reason that we use these points on the body. If you're going for acupuncture, these are some of the points that the people will use, the acupuncturist or acupressurist will use, and this is the reason they use those points, because they're the ends of the energy meridians in our body, and that's where the most effect can be gained.
So by tapping the negative feeling, you're like tapping it away?
The reason we put a negative statement into the beginning, into the setup phrase, is because we're basically talking to our body and letting the body know which blockage it is that we're working on. So if the body knows what it is that's caused your weight loss, your weight gain. The body knows what has caused the pain in your knee, or the pain in your neck, or the pain in your back. And so you put in the negative statement saying, even though I have this excess body fat that I'm carrying around, or even though I have this pain in the neck, or even though I have this pain in the knee, your body straight away tunes in to which part of this energy system needs unblocking, and works on that particular thing. So yes, that's the reason we put the negative statement in, to get the work started.